What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Gina Guns with Witchy Girl Tarot, and I am going to do a general reading for our Geminis from the day you're watching it till I would say the first week of March 2020. So the reason why I'm starting off with my Geminis is because you guys showed me so much love with the last video I posted. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching my video. I'm so glad to know that it resonated with a lot of you, and I'm so happy that you guys decided to share your comments and your personal life with me. I literally read every comment. It was just life-changing. So I want to say thank you again. And now we're going to get into your reading. We have the Temperance card. So this card is all about patience. I feel like right now you are being very, very patient with yourself. You're being very patient with others, especially your ex-boyfriend that I talked about in the last video, because I feel like he's, by the looks of these cards, he's trying real hard to come around. He's still hitting you up and he still really wants to speak to you. So that's your overall mood for that time. Via Oracle, we have the Patience card, which is crazy because it really does confirm the Temperance card that we have. We also have self-reflection. So I do feel like right now you're doing a lot of self-reflection. You're looking at yourself almost like an outsider looking in. You're looking at yourself almost like a stranger looking back at yourself. Or you looking in the mirror and really picking out the things that you love about yourself. You're acknowledging the things that you don't like about yourself. And I feel like you're really passionate about making the necessary changes you need to make yourself that much better of a woman or a man, as a human, as a spiritual being. You are really trying your hardest to be that better version of yourself. We also have the Acceptance card via the Oracle. And acceptance is exactly what it means. I feel like you're accepting the things that you can't change that have happened in your past. I feel like you're also accepting maybe the betrayal of it could have been friends, it could be the betrayal of this ex-boyfriend. You're accepting that this is a part of your life, that these things have happened to you because they all serve a purpose, and that purpose is to make you a better person. I do feel like your ex-boyfriend coming around kind of put a pause on that for a little bit. I feel like because you're so patient right now, you're almost able to see things so crystal clear, because you're taking a seat back and you're noticing a lot of things about other people. People are showing their ass, and you don't really have to do a lot of work to pick up on the bullshit. You're just seeing it all. You're very careful with what you're saying and what you're doing and how you're coming off to people, which is great. So good for you, Gemini. Your overall crowning energy via the Oracle is the Will card. And the will is the will to change, the will to accept the things you cannot change, the will to get up every morning, go to work, the will to get up and make the hard decisions that you need to make. You right now, this is so important for you right now. I do feel like there could be possibly a career change, or you're feeling, we have the Seven of Pentacles here, you're feeling maybe like you're comfortable, but there's something missing in your life. You could be missing some kind of passion. Maybe you want a career change, or really you want some kind of love. But we do have the Pentacles. Pentacles in tarot, they usually stand for stability, grounding, earth signs, and they stand for money. So I do feel like this guy over here, he's kind of like standing next to his harvest, like, I'm good, I'm confident in what I have, my crops are growing, but I feel like there's something missing. So I do feel like this is your energy right now. And that's why we have the Will card, because you realize that there's something missing, and it's because you are working on yourself as a person. You haven't gotten to where you'd like to be, but you have that will to continue to fight to be that person. So good for you. We do have the Ten of Pentacles following that. Ten of Pentacles is about burden, holding on to burdens, holding on to things that you're very passionate about. I feel in your case, Gemini, because we have so many positive cards before we get to this one, I do feel like this is just about you taking all the bullshit that you went through in the past relationship, past friendships, just life in general hitting you hard, and you picking up your shit and being like, I'm gonna keep it moving. And this is you, Gemini, this is you keeping it moving. We have the Ace of Wands right here. This is all about passion. This is your passion to manifest those things in your life, to manifest somebody who's going to be there for you, who's going to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. I also feel like this is your passion to start a new business or to open up a business with someone else, or you have the passion to change your life. Maybe you need to start eating better, or you have been eating better, you've been working out. I definitely do see you in the gym. We then have the Queen of Wands. This is also you. This is all you, Gemini. This is your energy. This is, she's a queen. So a queen, she is at her highest self. A queen has to be very diplomatic. She has to be very certain of herself, very confident, and that is you right now. I do feel like you are working on your confidence, but for the most part, Gemini, you are very, very, very confident right now, and it's because you've been sitting back and you've been chilling and you've been looking at everything overall. And because you're being so temperate, you're being so patient with yourself, and you're watching what you say, it's almost like you're like, I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't said anything wrong to anyone. I know that I'm rubbing people the right way, so I'm good. I feel good, and this is you. Your obstacle for this month via the Oracle, we have assessing. We have assessing and we have the path. So if you read them together, I feel like your obstacle is assessing the path that you want to go on in your life. And I do feel like it has to do with a relationship, and I'm going to tell you why in just a second. You realize that relationships, you love you may not love often, but you love, when you love and you go hard. And so Gemini, I feel like there is a new relationship. There's someone in your life that has come in from your childhood, or maybe someone you knew when you were younger, and then you have that ex-boyfriend who keeps trying to come in the picture. And so I feel like you right now have a very, very, very hard decision to make. Okay, this guy's all about decisions. He's a Two of Pentacles, so decisions about money, decisions about your long run, your longevity, the long-term things in your life. We do have the Assessing card, and if you see the Assessing card, she's looking through a telescope. She's right here, but she's looking at what's farther away from her, what's in the stars. So you are looking at your life like, what do I want for my future? What energy do I want to carry in my life? And I feel like it does have a lot to do with maybe a romantic connection. It does have a lot to do with you as yourself, you on your own. But there is a decision you're going to have to make. And then we got the Two of Cups in reverse. So this is usually about two people, a connection, a meeting of the minds. Seeing it like this means I feel like you're having a hard time maybe warming up to someone, or warming up to the idea, or maybe moving on from someone in your past. This new guy that's come in is very, very charming. We have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, you see he has this nice armor on, so you know that he knows how to defend you, and he's going to come off very protective, and he's going to come off very rico suave. And he has a cup, and the cup is all about creativity. It's about him offering his emotions to you, him coming very charming, but also wearing his heart on his sleeve. We do have, as I said earlier, we have this the reason why I mentioned somebody in your past, or someone you knew when you were younger, or maybe possibly your childhood, is because we have the Six of Cups here. And this is about reminiscing about childhood memories, past memories. And when I asked Spirit to draw me a card, or I asked what the overall obstacle is, I got two people, and this fit in right with the Knight of Cups. I asked, what's the sign of this person? And we got the Emperor. He could be, or she could be, an air sign just like you, Gemini. So Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Yep. And this person seems to be very, very mature, very charming. And I feel like you're kind of going into this relationship, and so is that person that's interested in you, kind of like you're not overthinking it, you're enjoying it, that person's enjoying you. If this hasn't already happened, it's going to be happening. It's already manifesting. It's in the cards, and the cards don't lie. I'm a very fond believer in that. So Gemini, this person is someone that makes you feel carefree. They kind of just allow you to think of things very, very lightly. But I do see you having maybe a hard time moving on with this person and possibly taking it onto the next level, because we got your ex-boyfriend up in here still with his shit. Okay. The first card I drew, as far as, you know, when we got your ex-boyfriend or this character, was the King of Cups. So this is water elements. This person you could be dealing with could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, or maybe that person has a lot of water in their chart, or they could be a person that's just very they're very aware of their emotions. They know how to express their emotions. They know how to convey their emotions. But I do definitely feel like that's a water sign, or someone who has a lot of water in their chart. This person with the Hunger card for via the Oracle, this person wants you. This person from 2 weeks ago still feels the same way. They're looking at you like you have leveled up. They see, sorry about the noise, I live in the city, guys. This person realizes that you have leveled up, and they're kind of like, damn, man, she's like doing her own thing. She's really not thinking about me. I feel like that person could even be feeling, especially now that today's Valentine's Day, or the day you're watching it may not be Valentine's Day, but we just went, Valentine's was just either today or the day you're watching it, maybe the day after, maybe 2 days after. And this person is probably lonely, and they're feeling like they want your attention. And I do feel that, I feel like they know that you may have somebody who's occupying their time. And even if you don't have somebody, even though it says right here that you will or that you do, they're very insecure right now. And it's because you're so temperament, you're so passionate, and you have leveled up to a point where that person is feeling that success. That person is feeling you elevating, and they're kind of like, damn, like, it's almost like messing with their self-confidence and their ego. They're like, well, you know, I used to be that person and now I'm not. I used to be that dude, or I used to be that girl and I'm not that person. It's almost like they feel like the fact that you've moved on and you're not paying them attention, or maybe even if you still have feelings for them, you're not showing those feelings to them. It's making them very insecure. They're feeling really insecure, and they're feeling super duper hungry. Like they want conversation with you. They're looking at your Instagram, your social media, if you have it. They're definitely looking. I feel like they're going into your text messaging thread, and they're looking at it, and they might be typing, and they're like, I don't really know what to say. I don't really know, because I feel like I'm not sure if she wants to hear what I gotta say. But I feel like that person's going back and forth with you, and we got the Four of Swords right here in reverse. This person is not sleeping calmly. This person is stressed out over you. We then have the Chariot in reverse again. This is all about movement. This, when it's upright, it's reversed. This person is not moving forward. This person feels very stagnant over you. They feel very, 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 very stagnant over you. And then we see the Three of Swords here. So I feel like they're thinking a lot about the pain that they put you through. This person could have been someone who, we have the Three. So if we look at Three, we could look at it as your energy, that person's energy, and maybe that person was not faithful and they chose to be with someone else, or they did something stupid, or it could be the energy of something else. Maybe they maybe they have addictions and they chose something else or someone else over you. We then have the Eight of Cups. This is about running away and kind of escaping. And this person feels like they can't. We got it in reverse. This person feels like they can't escape you, Gemini. They really can't, even though they want to escape you. They really do want to maybe move on, because nobody wants to feel like shit, especially when you're not paying them any mind. This person is kind of like, damn, you know, like if I could just run away and forget about it all, I would. But this person can't. This person feels like they can't just run away. There's no forward motion. There's no forward movement. And that's why we have the Chariot in reverse. We have the Four. This person is stressed out when they're sleeping. They're not sleeping. I don't see any kind of rest. They're not resting. They're not chilling. They're definitely hungry for you, thinking about you, and stressed out, and not really sure on how to like approach you, which is good, because I mean, you may still have feelings for this person, and I do feel like you do, and that's why we have a little bit of resistance with maybe moving on with this new person who's come in. This person that just come in, you could just be having fun with. Maybe their purpose in your life, it could be someone for the long run, or maybe they're just here to kind of take your mind off of this other guy. But I I do feel like you do still have feelings for this person in your past. You still think about them, even if you are with someone else. You think about that person pretty often. But you may be in a place now where you're just like, I just don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I don't want to regress, because if I regress, then I'm going to be that same sad person I was. And it took me way too much and too much bullshit for me to go back to that shit. And you just want to continue with your life, and you want to be great and live your best life. So good for you. Your advice from Spirit is to have faith right now in this transition, this weird time that you're going through your life. You're like feeling like you're super grounded right now, but you're feeling like something's missing. You may be changing careers. You're dealing with someone's coming into your life that is very, very charming. This person may be someone you could deal with for the long run, but I guess we'll see in our next reading how that goes. But your ex is definitely still around, and he's still thinking about you. Your advice is just to have a lot of faith, Gemini, and I have faith in you, and I know that you are going to continue to grow and be the greatest version of yourself. I enjoy reading for you guys. If you're interested in a private reading, go down and hit that little description box. I have all the information down there. Thank you so much for watching my video. Give me a thumbs up if it resonated. I will see you in my next video. Bye!